My favorite thing about Warzone 2, just the new map. I'm a little concerned about Warzone 2 after playing Modern Warfare 2 for a week. I posted something on the second channel yesterday, so if you haven't watched that, take a peek, but I try to like sum up why I don't like it and why Warzone was so good. Warzone was fast. It was a fast BR. And now with Modern Warfare 2, it was built, and this isn't like a good or bad thing, it's just how it is. It was built with fairly casual gamers in mind, and that gets a lot of people playing. So that's good for business. I'm concerned that that's gonna make the BR, like all the things that are abused in multiplayer or even in Invasion are gonna be so abused in the BR. Like there are people who just sit around and wait to hear things. And then they kill me and that's it. They might make movement better for Warzone 2. I don't think so. I don't think they will. So this is the other thing, is like they made everything the same for DMZ and for Warzone, despite having like the Warzone metas were different than the multiplayer meta. They don't all need to be identical. And so what they did is they kind of sacrificed a bit of everything to make it all be the same. They just fixed slide canceling ADS speed while jumping would be nice. I don't really care that much about slide canceling. I don't. I mean, sure, it's a habit, but I'll break it. It's whatever. But yeah, the ADS jumping is really bad. The diving is atrocious. It serves no purpose. There's no reason to dive unless you're getting away from something. And that's it. Everything is defensive. There's no way to outplay anyone. This is the Modern Warfare 2 meta. And then I crank my headset and I wait for someone to walk by. And then when they do, I just go. Just like that, see? Oh, this guy fell into my web. You're dead. It seems the developers wanted to accommodate and benefit to create a flatter playing field for common players for sure. And I get that. I get that. I also don't know if it's the developers or Activision. That's a different answer right there. Activision is the one who's super concerned about making as much money as possible. The developers are the ones who like make the game, if that makes sense, but with direction from Activision. And this isn't like some streamer complaining. I'm just a dude who likes to play the game, and I would like to have fun playing the game. I said it in the other video. I'm not out here trying to like pub stomp or drop nukes, and I've never actually dropped a nuke. I'm just gonna give someone who goes to a kill. And then we're gonna go to the gulag. There's gotta be somebody, right? Okay, a couple people. You got here first, hold on. I'm no sweat, but Modern Warfare 2 is so slow. It is, and it doesn't flow. I think that's the thing. They put a lot of stuff in there. They're like, yeah, people like this, but when you put it all together, the sum of the whole is less than the parts. Think it'll keep people entertained for 2 years? I have no idea. We've also heard very little news about DMZ. That's like what they're banking a lot. DMZ is an extraction shooter. Yeah, I have zero problem with the developers. They do a thankless job and get yelled at constantly. I don't have any qualms with them. I'm gonna wait for you to get your gun so I can see what you're running. I hope you've seen me by now. And then I'm gonna stim, and then we're gonna have some fun. Hello? Hello? How long do you think we can follow before they turn around? They're running an RPG as a secondary, so if I could execute them, I think I have to. All right, let's go, Alan Costa. Level 30, I seriously think everyone is playing. They tracked pretty well. I think everyone is playing Modern Warfare 2. Why go back to COD 4 moving and 20 gaming? That's just ass. Yeah, then there's also that whole camp who's like, I miss the old CODs. You miss the idea of the old CODs. It's very different. Here's the gunfight, let's go. Oh, Alan, you're so close. Well, I thought they were gonna go down there. Ty, 12 bullets. Here comes the heartbeat sensor. Ooh. Okay, I gotta play today because there are no good players on. It's like Jay-Z said, if you miss my old shit, listen to my old shit. That game's gotta evolve, guys. It's complicated. I have a lot of different emotions about it. It is somehow both evolved and de-evolved at the same time. And it's like created this fuck the sweats mentality from a lot of people that the only reason the sweats were good is because they could slide cancel, which is just not true. It's very hard to slide cancel, hit you with movement, and also hit your shots. It's like that's not like a cheat code to doing better, if that makes sense. The people who just got shit on are like, yeah, you are only good because you were on PC and could slide cancel. I could gun you on console. It's not that big of a deal. I just have more fun playing on PC. I get fuck the sweats, but the sweats are needed for the game to thrive. There's also this weird ecosystem in gaming. It's a chicken and egg thing. And I don't know if I'd quite include myself in this, but I guess, yeah, a fair amount. Here comes a car. There goes the car, that's your bounty. There's this chicken and egg thing where people see folks playing a game, so they're like, I wanna play that game. If you hit this, I'll uninstall. Yeah, no more bullets. People also wanna play the games that other people are playing, and so one kind of feeds the other. I like it. They're shooting at everything. Modern Warfare 2 is love-hate. Yeah, it polarized people. To the right. Oh, that's right. They can't hear anything. But it's okay, because the person... Are you going to turn around and look? That person... I don't know if they quite realize how close that person was. You're A, running the wrong way out of zone. B, you have someone who's likely chasing you. I just don't quite understand... I don't know if they change stuff just to change it. That's a dumb idea. You got to imagine with a billion plus dollar company, they have reasons for doing what they're doing. I think those reasons are shit. I think Warzone is more sweaty than Blackout. Blackout seems less sweaty, but it feels like there was more of a skill gap. You got to remember Warzone has been out for, this person really wants their bounty and I commend them for that. But now you might get run over. Uh-oh. I shoot glitter. Do I think Warzone was sweatier than Blackout? Warzone's been out for 2 years, so people got a lot better at it. There are also just more people playing Warzone. The more people there are, the more sweaty players you're gonna have. There was much more of a skill gap in Blackout. You were talking about learning the movement in Modern Warfare 2. There really isn't much movement to learn. There is no incentive to move. That is, I think, the crux of my concerns. That's how this all started, was like, are you excited for Warzone 2? And a little bit. It's something new, and it's going to be exciting to figure that out and learn and level up stuff and figure out the best way to make content for it. I have always enjoyed that challenge. But the worry for me is that the incentive structure that they have set up with the movement and the gunplay, and when I say that, I mean the slow ADS, the lack of advanced movement options, and the very fast time to kill, which we'll see how that translates to Warzone. Set up an incentive structure that makes it so there's no incentive to move, and that's it. That's not good in a battle royale. That's not good in any video game, honestly. Don't move, unless it's a fishing game. And I don't know if that was like what they set out to, or if that's just how it ended up. Also, their bounty is Emmanuel 268468. I hope DMZ will spice things up. Yeah, DMZ is the wild card. I think they slowed the game down so it's more realistic. All right. This is my biggest thing with people saying, I want a realistic video game. You don't get tired during the game when you're running around. You don't need to eat. Oh, wow, I want realism, but I gotta go take a shit, so I gotta hold off on this gunfight. What is this device? But here's the biggest thing. You die and go to a gulag. How is that realistic? No one actually wants realism. People say they do, and then when they get it, they're like, this sucks. Realistic where you can eat 20 bullets? I don't know about that. Realistic where body armor stops 20 rounds of an assault rifle? How do you know that doesn't happen? I don't know, basic biology? Only realism that should matter is visual. It should look real. The rest is all fantasy. I like that. That's well put. Eats a full clip just to pop a stim and kill someone. I love the realism. Yeah. Can't please everyone. I know. I hope Heartbeat isn't in Warzone 2. It is, but it has a battery. So that's good. That's my one W. That point has always been so dumb. If you want realism, go play Tarkov or a Milsim. Yes. Call of Duty generally is an arcade shooter. It has made them so much money. Why is the Modern Warfare 2 kill time so fast? To decrease the skill gap. All of these decisions were made to decrease the skill gap. To where I get put in a lobby and I get a 1 KD, and then like everyone in the lobby has close to a 1 KD. I think there's a difference between realistic games and fun games, like a plane simulator and Apex are fundamentally different. COD should be fun. I agree. I'm not saying they should try to please everybody. Speaking of pleasing, that guy's not gonna... Maybe they will. They popped Rage Serum and ran away. If you don't kill this person, you just let them go. I shoot glitter. There were 2 people over there. You realize that, right? Comeback of the fucking century. Dark Zin. Unbelievable. Kevin, do you think they would reconsider reverting back to Warzone style if Warzone 2 player count starts to drop off? I don't know. They'll be stubborn about it. I think Warzone 2 was designed for this player in mind. Modern Warfare 2 was designed for I shoot glitter. That sums everything up that we've been talking about so well. They want I shoot glitter to be able to win this gunfight. How are you alive? Does the person who is shooting you not have thumbs? What are you rocking? MP5. There's a sniper rifle. I just don't know which one. Warzone 1 was run and gun. Warzone 2 is slow and steady. Yeah. And the thing about Warzone 2 is I think everyone was really just looking for like a new map. Caldera was pretty polarizing. Let's see the sniper here. Dune Whisperer. Ooh. Come on. Come on. Get out of there. This is gonna be what Warzone 2 plays like. Oh, now they're running. That's so unfortunate for you. Oh, they're on the buy. They're on the buy. They were on the buy. They literally... Heads up there. Heads further up. We got there, folks. So you think what the majority of players want? How do you know? People say that shit. You have no idea. Everyone's like, yeah, the majority of players wanted this. You certainly have no clue. Nor do I. That's why I don't say it. They probably don't know either. It's a hunch. Sorry, I was wrong before. Al Mazrah translates closer to the land of no movement. I would also love to be surprised. Don't get me wrong. Would love to be a bit surprised. I wouldn't have had an issue if the movement stayed the same as the beta. That was fine movement to me. But everything got slowed down. Everything got slowed down. See how annoying it was listening to that sentence? Because you knew what was gonna happen, but you had to wait to get there. Spaver! Why aren't I on Twitch? Because I think YouTube is a better live streaming platform. Is ready for just all my hot takes today? So personally, I think they are doing it to attract more people who've never played before. Once they are in, they will give updates to changes as time goes on personally. The movement stuff is pretty fundamental. I don't know. What is this oh my God, it is a variable zoom scope. But they're smacking with it. They should pop their head up. Okay, you got that kill. I've never seen anyone use it for serious. Joe is quitting Warzone. No, guys, Joe's good at any game he plays, but they just made it harder for Joe to be good. That's exactly what it is. I mean, players of Joe's caliber with this new game that came out with all the incentives and the movement and everything, the goal was to make Joe less good. And that's pretty hard to take when you're like, oh, so you just don't want me to be as good. It's just an arbitrary choice that came from above, something you can't control. All right, that's their MO, is putting, you got sniped at. Yes. You don't need those extra plates that bad, do you? Okay, maybe you do. Oh, this is such a bad zone. Yeah, no, you're on the beach. You found your way into Normandy, my friend. You think someone who's camping on a boat like this isn't ghosted? Oh, you see him. You see him right there. They're on top of the sandbags. They stared into their soul. Are they gonna sunset Warzone and Rebirth? No, I think they're just gonna leave servers up for a while. I don't think they have any plans to make it stop. If this is gonna be a battleship ending, that's just hilarious. There are only 8 other players left. Is that a Pellington? It's a Swiss. A 9-round Swiss with a variable zoom scope and a bipod. There's a gunfight. That's taken a long-ass time to finish. Oh, you think this is the Tundra? I don't know. It's the Pellington. Okay. It's a Cold War sniper. I don't know why they're using it, but there was that person on top of the sandbags that you looked at but didn't realize that you did. And they're probably, excuse me, they're probably still alive. And it's not gonna be a boat ending. We're gonna have to go a little trench warfare, a little World War I action. It's all gonna be quiet on the northwestern front. All right, now we're going west. The joke worked better. We have found our way into the trenches. 5 other players left. I kind of respect Dark Zen going back to the heartbeat sensor despite we've seen no success with it. Instead, no one deserved to win that fight. People are gonna find more movement exploits. If they do, it's gonna be a Mortal Kombat mashing of buttons. And it's gonna be unrealistic for anyone to do except people with scuffs. And guess what? Wow, that sucks. You've now created a more imbalanced playing field than the one you were trying to create. They got killed by Loco y Poco. 2 other players left. They have 7 kills, excuse me. And they're in a pretty good spot. This is what Warzone is like now with everyone in Modern Warfare 2. Yeah, there you go. There's one. Oh. And I think the other one's on the other side. Unfortunately, Loco y Poco did not get zoned. So they're gonna slide their little, what gun is this again? I forgot. An STG all the way up here. You don't have the high ground. You do have 2 stuns, 2 Semtexes, and a muni box. No gas mask though, which is gonna be hard. I think if I'm by Loco y Poco, I just wait for these 2 people to fight. There you go, the guy streaked. No, use this time, get in zone. Oh my God, turtle under now. Yeah. 3-line rifle, that's right. I also think the interesting part about Modern Warfare 2 is that attack sprinting is much louder than just regular sprinting. Oh, this is GG's. There it is. Hey, GG's.